p.m. The time is now 8 o'clock and 2 seconds p.m. This is the time. And this is the record of the time. We are in record. We are in record.
I'll be with you. I'll be there.
This is the time. And this is the record of the time. We are in record. We are in record.
Come here, little girl. Get into the car. It's a brand new Cadillac. Bright red. Come here, little girl. She said, "What is history?" And he said, "History is an angel being blown backwards into the future." He said, "History is a pile of debris, and the angel wants to go back and fix things, to repair the things that have been broken. But there's a storm blowing from paradise, and the storm keeps blowing the angel backwards into the future. And this storm is called progress. Some things are just pictures. They're scenes before your eyes. Don't look now. I'm right behind you. Was always talking about the end of the world. And she had a very clear idea about the future and of how the world would end. In fire, like in Revelations, And when I was 10, my grandmother told me the world was going to end in a year. So I spent the whole year praying and reading the Bible, and by the end of the year, I was ready. Nothing happened. Just another day. Now my grandmother was a missionary, and she decided to go to Japan to convert Buddhists. To inform them about the end of the world, and to inform them about the end of the world. She didn't speak Japanese, so she tried to convert them with a combination of hand gestures, sign language, and hymns in English. The Japanese had absolutely no idea what she was talking about. And I remember the day she died. She was sitting in her hospital room, perched on the bed near the window, and she was very excited. She was like a small bird, and she wasn't afraid. But then something happened at the very last minute that changed everything. Because suddenly at the very last minute, she panicked. After her whole life of praying and predicting the end of the world, she panicked. Because she couldn't decide